Hello, everyone. Welcome. Nice to be with you, as always. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to be continuing on the orchestral thing we started last time for a kind of fictional video game vibe. But first of all, we're welcoming okay. Great. So yeah, we'll play through it to begin with. I did a little bit on it at some point. I don't know, just change the balance of a few things. Nice, sweetie. And yeah, maybe a bit of mixing. I changed the reverb. I still don't really like it, honestly, but it's going to work for now. This is the Crystal Cloud Castle one. That's correct. And we're going to get into the actual Crystal Cloud castle-y city. I think that's what it was, the Crystal City in the clouds. That part of it hopefully will be coming up today. We'll get to it. So let's play through first, and then yeah, we'll see where we go. Let me know if you can hear it well. First order of business is going to be to change that harp. Unfortunately, it's just a disgusting sound. I think so anyway. Nice notes, but yeah, so that's where we're at so far. I've got some ideas for the next part. It's going to be, we're going to move into something quite different, but I like this to begin with. So the first thing is this harp sound is, yeah, really not where it's at. Shamkra, hello, welcome. How are you doing? So here it is in isolation. It's just nothing about it that I like, honestly. So I'm going to try something kind of weird. I got a few ideas for this. My first idea is I'm going to take a guitar and try to turn it into a harp. Just because I think that the guitar samples in the stock Studio One instruments here are actually better than that artist instrument, whatever it is, harp that we were just using. So I think maybe we can take a guitar, perhaps a nylon guitar, and change it into, yeah, a thing, a harp thing. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's see. If I can just get that click off the start, it actually might be pretty good. Let's try this. Okay, so let's see what we can do. If we just move the sample start, let's see if we can get a bit of attack. Okay, so that's decent. Bill, welcome. Yeah, stock magic. I'm trying to turn a nylon guitar into a harp right now. Still too... yeah, I need to just get this a little bit... so it's not quite... it's closer. Oh, velocity is controlling this, hey? When I hit it very softly, some of the tick is still there. But when I hit it harder, Huh. So something about this set of things here is like controlled by velocity, and that's I didn't know that before. We had that issue yesterweek. We had that yesterweek as well. Let's see. Maybe we can just do it with attack. And like really just huh. That just sounds awesome, even though it's not like, doesn't sound real in any way, but it's kind of cool actually. In fact, I might just keep it like that. I kind of prefer that. Kim, hello. Sounds like clouds, all right. Well, sounds like a piano. Okay. The Cloud City vibe. It's kind of weird to play because it's like really long attack on it now, so it's pretty delayed, but we could try bringing this in a little bit. And what if we like really move this thing? Actually, it does a bit better. Yeah, I think this will work. So maybe we can, let's think. We'll just try something. We'll just go for this for now and see what happens. So this, oh, this has a reverb baked into it. What? Say what? And we need some release on there. Okay, let's try that and just see what happens. Okay, welcome to anybody who's new on the stream. If I've not seen you before, please say hello. I always like to know who's here. I mean, you don't have to, obviously, do what you like, but I'm into it. If you're into talking to me, I'm into it. Okay, with this pattern, jeez. Oh, I have my velocities turned so far down, right? Because it was sounding terrible last time. I remember now. Yeah. Okay. This is an octave higher, too, than the... It's got some, like, thoop, thoop, thoop. Hello, I don't even know how to say your name. Can you tell me how to say it? I wonder. M. I'll go with M, though. Hi, M. Got some M's in the house right now, hey? Marie. Great. Well, welcome. Where are you from? So these need to come down an octave. The easiest thing for me is just to move this down an octave if I can. Can you make the whole presence go down an octave? I don't know that you can. Does somebody know? Maybe, again, if you have like the full version of presence, like with the editor, you can probably do it, but I don't think so. So that's fine. Illinois, wow. Great. Okay, these are just gonna... Okay, and then let's just try and shape this a little bit. Oops, I want to try and just like... Gets prettier, yeah. What we're going to do is add a synth to this very, very quietly and see what happens. So let's try. I'm going to grab a... Oh yeah, it's going to be PreSonus. That's right. Oh, it's an instrument. That's right. How do I not see my tags here? Is that this? Nope. 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 There we go. Okay. So I'm going to drag a Mai Tai right on top of the presence, and it will merge them. I should probably stop it playing first because it's going to sound horrible at first. And we're going to combine them, which is one of the coolest things that Studio One can do. Combine these into a multi-instrument, and now it's two instruments played by the same MIDI notes layered on top of one another. I'm going to turn off presence for a minute, and I'm going to just work on creating a sound in Mai Tai that is going to work with the harp. And my feeling is I'm trying to make up for the deficiencies in the harp's sound. So I want some high frequencies, which is going to be noise, and it's a very soft sound. I see you trying to reach for CM. Yeah, straight up, man. That's the case. It's definitely the case. Okay. So first of all, what is this sound right now? It's just that. Okay, let's just get it some way in the area. Some way in the area of the sound I'm looking for. Yeah, I can speak English. Okay, and then we're gonna throw the attack on here. Whoa, what the hell happens with that? It suddenly gets all weird. Okay, so on top of that, I'm gonna put noise, very bright noise. Very lightly. This is gonna have to get thinned out a lot, but for now, let's just see. Okay, let's check out what the attack is in presence so we can match it. Can you tell me the number? 29 milliseconds. So what do we got here? 108 milliseconds, okay. Actually sounds like way different though. Let's do it this way, okay? And then, yeah, let's now work with just this sound. I'm gonna use, there's a few things we could do here. I'm gonna try a low pass filter first and have it be controlled by envelope 2, which it already is. Oh, envelope 2, no. How about envelope 1? Okay. As we know, as soon as you put reverb on something, it sounds a million times better. So let's do that first. So where did that thing go? I guess it just took away, or did it? How does this even work? No. Oh, they have two different, that's a trip. Okay, anyway, let's take this. Oh, can't do that. We're gonna take this away and put you, slap a reverb band-aid on these. Straight up. Where's my verb at? How come I can't hear it? Oh, this is going out main. Sorry about that, it's probably pretty loud. Okay, so now we're just gonna thin it out on its, get back there, on its own track, we're going to put a Pro whatever, Pro EQ. And then we're just going to really cut into the bottom of it. Because the harp has that part already, right? So we don't need to have more of it. It's going to cover that aspect. So let's turn the harp on now so that we can actually hear it. So I'm going to turn the synth all the way down, and then we're going to bring it in. That's off. On. Just gives a little bit of something extra. I couldn't even say that. It's so stupid. Damn. I really wish the noise oscillator on here had its own envelope and you could control it independently. Actually, it does, and I can. I don't know what I'm tripping right now. I can do that. Envelope 2 is going to control it. I really wish it had that thing that it actually has, because that would be sick. Oh, it has it. Okay, so okay. I'm also going to put an EQ. Let's think here. We have an EQ on the Mai Tai already. The reverb that I have on this stuff right now is not catching the high end. That the noise is not like reverberating, which is not really what I want, but let's see. Yeah, the noise is just too much. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. I have it there a little bit still. It just felt too repeated to me, you know? Yeah, maybe when we get into this next part, it might be nice. Okay, also I wanted to continue the piano that's in the first part through this next part as well. We just have to watch that the notes aren't gonna run into one another. Okay. Nice, what's up? Chillin'. Chillin' in like a super chill world right here. This is how we're feeling. What's up with you? Okay. I'm gonna move on for now and come back and like worry about this nitty-gritty stuff in a bit. In a bit as in like not on the stream. So let's just see where we're at. Chilling as well. Nice. This velocity stuff and whatever, we're gonna fix it in post, as they say. We should collaborate one day. It sounds great. What kind of music do you make? Oh, I see. We get into that. That's why. Okay. What do we think? Should this melody be played on the violin, or should we play it on something else, like a flute? Or I don't have that many options, unfortunately, with the stuff that comes with it. But maybe there's a clarinet or an oboe. Not sure. Something else. Flute. Why not both? Okay, Kim. I like what you're doing there. Great. That's great. What are you doing? I guess that was the question I was asking. What kind of stuff are you doing? Clarinet, nice too. Let's see what we actually have. We click on the winds. We get saxophones. Not in the orchestra, sadly. Blues harp. Also not in the orchestra. Clarinet, concert flute. All right. I'm a huge sucker for clarinet sound. I'm going to go for it. Let's try. We got a bass clarinet. Oh, that is absolutely going to be in the song. And this is not a legato patch, right? So I can't play it smoothly. Yes. So if we just bring this down, this is going to be a mess, I think, at first. Not gonna... Okay. Remember, we were editing our instruments last time so that they aren't controlled by velocity, but instead are controlled by mod wheel. So in this case, this ain't it, face. The pitch bend is controlling the level. I had to do it. Okay. So, damn. Let's control the volume with the mod wheel instead. Meditational, emotional, spiritual, funk, jazz, a little bit of everything. Damn, that sounds great. That actually sounds like what I'm super into. if you're on the Discord, you should send me some stuff. I'd like to hear it. I'm also, if you're not on the Discord, you should be on the Discord. If anybody's not on the Discord, you should be on the Discord, because then we can talk. We can talk about music and share stuff. I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to try to control volume with mod wheel. So let's turn this off and this off, and we'll go mod wheel, controls. The amp level. Amp level. Then we have to turn it way down, right? That's the whole thing. We turn velocity off. Oh my God, sorry. Discord is like a, it'd be cool if it was called Discord. Discord's like a thing that came up around the video game world as a place for people to chat. But it's great for like all kinds of communities, actually. So it's free, and it's kind of like a chat room slash, I don't know what it is. It's just cool. When are you going to release part 2 of your course? That's a great question, VCode. It's going to be next week. I am totally slammed with work this week, which will be done by Friday, and then I'm going to put together a trailer for it, and then the new part will be out, and I'll also have the first whole half-an-hour lesson of the course on YouTube too, for anyone who is skeptical about my teaching abilities, as you should be. You don't know me. Okay, so this is kind of working now. Sounds like garbage. Oh, it's going to be so delicate. You know me, yeah, it's true. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to play it again, because trying to like do this way is kind of annoying. I also wanted to move on to the next section, right? I didn't want to just like do this the whole time, but... Well, this one has different samples. Oh, that's pretty cool, hey? Thomas, the soft music, hell yeah. Welcome. I don't know how to play this thing very well. It's like very strange, just like the other instrument. It's hard to play, but let's try it. I'm going to quantize all these because they're just already a mess, and then we'll see. The patch doesn't have legato, so we can't have things ringing over each other, or else it's going to be like there's 2 players. That sounds pretty nice. Okay, I like that. I like it better than the violin for sure. Okay. So what I was really interested in doing right now was getting into the next part, because that's always the fun part about music, right? New stuff. More cloudy, yeah, I think so too. We need to get the reverb on it though. I didn't even put it on there. We're going to call it the net, apostrophe net. That's what all the kids say when they talk about their clarinets. Trust me. We're going to remove the reverb that's built into it and put on our own. Oh, there were so many good harmonies for that. Gosh. Oh, we're gonna have to bring that theme back in the next part, reharmonized to be crystally, you know. Oh shit, it's gonna be good. It's all nice on the living room speakers. That's great. I need to listen to actually some of the streams back on the living room speakers. We have these huge speakers in the living room that I spent a lot of money on, so it's nice to hear music on it, but I never get to hear like the stuff I'm working on there because I don't really like to watch myself. I watch enough of myself when I'm editing. Jeez. Okay, here we go. One more time, then we're going to get the next part. Priorities, yeah. Some of the stuff we got to put in here too. I don't know if I'm going to do it now, but this guy needs to be EQ'd a little bit. Thanks, Kim. That's the idea. I'm glad you think so. Need to EQ our reverb a little bit too. Ah, I can't use this. My tools. Whoa, that was weird. That last note there, that's actually a trip. It's late here and come back, it'll help me sleep. That's great. Sounds so good. That's very nice of you. I'm glad you think so. And welcome, Jade. I don't know how to say it. Okay, there's so many things we can do there. Oh my God. Let's get a second clarinet right now, just because I just have to do this. I just found this out the other day. This is like, probably everybody knows this except me, but you can hold Option or Alt, depending on your keyboard style, and click and drag this thing like you were duplicating a note, and you'll get a whole new copy of the instrument, like a duplicate complete function, just by doing that. No right clicking or anything. That was like, yeah. Could try doubling. Oboe violin is cool, for sure. We were, some violas will sound good for the next section. Hey, okay, this is great news. We had it on the violin earlier. I wasn't digging it. However, doubling it perhaps will work. And I'm going to actually be harmonizing, not doubling at the moment. I don't have an oboe, unfortunately, I don't think. Or maybe there, no. No, there's no oboe in here, is there? No. We got the choir, though. I mean, I will never use that, but maybe we should, just because. Yeah. No oboe. Maybe I could use a soprano sax and like call it an oboe. Okay, for now we're just going to have a second clarinet. And we're we're going to do it like this. We'll color that clarinet that color, and this clarinet this color. And then this clarinet comes down, this clarinet is up. Hooray. Okay, so I'm going to do a sight unseen harmony here, or a sound unheard harmony. We're just going to do it from memory, from sight. I already forgot. Okay, so, right, we were doing the B flat Lydian thing. We're going to harmonize this in... I'm in a thinking mode right now, in case you can't tell. That's a guess, that harmony. I don't know what it's going to be like exactly, but it's a guess. What version of Studio One do you use? I use version 5 Professional, because I'm a professional. I'm a professional music man. Isn't that cool? Very different volume. How come it got so much louder than that one? Just the low notes are louder? What's up with that? What is up? The velocity is not working. Yeah, so, well, whatever. You do know that in piano roll you can pick a scale? Yes, I do. I have quite a bit of practice with my keys, so I don't usually need it to show me one. Still too loud, but this gets the point across. We can give it just a little bit of a walk in here on the last. Oh, we can copy the piano move. I wonder if it'll work. I forget what it is now. Oh my God. Jeez, sorry. Stranger, good morning. So aggressive. K-Box, hello, welcome. Thanks. Watching from the Philippines, wow. That's awesome. I am composing in Canada. So there's a lot of subtlety that needs to be worked into that. It's kind of obtuse at the moment. That's the word of the moment for me. But it's enough to get the point across, and we're going to move on to the next part. So I have in mind some things, nothing specific, but some general ideas. For anyone that doesn't know, the theme we're going for here is kind of like a crystal city in the clouds. That was my initial idea. That was like the prettiest thing I could think of. And this first part is kind of my imagining of moving towards, going to, or, you know, nearing the cloud city. And we're going to get into something a bit different here for actually being in the place of our dreams. So, Okay. First of all, we're going to automate a bit of tempo. Just a bit of tempo is going to get automated. Not all of it, just a bit. And let's set our limit here for, I don't know, 110. Still massive, my God. Okay, how about 90? What's going on here? Why is this spread so huge? Like 80? What? You telling me that this is 63 and this is 80? From zero, minimum? Oh, minimum 60. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's slow her down. Okay, so like here, we're just gonna experiment. to see how much we need to do. And we're going to slope this a little bit. Oh, way, way more. Oh, I mean, yeah, our minimum 63, right? So that's the problem. We need the minimum to be like 40. Yes. Okay, and right there, we're gonna come into the piano part, which is still like crazy loud, but something's just ringing out like crazy in the background. What is that? Is it the piano? The pedal on or something? Okay, whatever. So right here, it's so abrasive, gosh. Okay, this note is very gentle and yeah, behind the beat. This needs to be a bit less sloped, so we still get more change down here. Pull this down some more. Even more. Okay, that's getting better. It's a bit too abrupt, but okay. I'm going to change the tempo completely here now. Let's think here. Okay. This is going to be a bit tricky tempo thing to navigate, but we're going to make it work. Okay, this has to get even slower. And maybe we need to actually even go like real steep at the bottom. Yeah, we need to go even slower. Put it down to 20. That's almost there. Yeah, it could even be more. We're going to go with it for now. We'll work on it afterwards. Okay, so where to go? Well, my ideas, and those ideas are often wrong. Wrong's the wrong word. They're often not what I think they're going to be. How often does that happen? Wow. Sometimes I have in my mind for like, I don't know, years, a musical idea. And I think like, that's going to be awesome. The day that I do that is going to be the good day. And then I finally get to it, and then I spend like 3 hours doing it. I listen back, I'm like, this is garbage. How did I not know? It sounded so good in my head. That often happens to me. And so that could be happening right now. We're just going to see. So yeah, my idea is I'm thinking crystal. When I think crystal, I think of shining sounds like fourths and fifths in terms of intervals, ninths. That to me has a crystalline vibe to it, which is triplings, really, triplings of frequency and dividing by 3. Multiplying and dividing by 3 gives you those sorts of sounds. That sort of stuff. Man, that piano is hella loud. We're gonna have to... It's got its full velocity up. We need to just turn the whole thing down. We already have it. Oh, it's because we're using this. Okay, I'm gonna have to restructure all my piano volume, but whatever. So anyway, fourths and fifths and ninths and things of that nature is in my mind. Also, to give the feeling of sort of awe and magic. That's my sort of vibe. I'm thinking turn the velocity and the software down underneath the volume. Yeah, I actually want to have full velocity control. So I need to have this all the way up. But this can be dealt with for sure. I can bring that down. I already had it boosted like crazy here at this input gain stage. And so, yeah, we were compensating for something last time, and now I'm discompensating, uncompensating, decompensating. That's probably the one. So anyway, thinking about magical sounds played with fourths and fifths, that's sort of the idea. And so the magical sounds to me are really going to be major key, what do you call it? People call it modal interchange, borrowing chords from parallel modes. That's really the whole thing. And so if you take all the modes of a certain note, any note at all, could be C in this case. That's your Ionian. That's your Aeolian, Lydian, Dorian. Ooh, what a good sound. Mixolydian, Phrygian. And I don't particularly consider Locrian a usable mode. But suffice it to say. So if you take all those and you take all the chords that come out of each of those, they're basically all interchangeable. And that's the idea, that all the chords that come from the C modes, C Lydian, C Ionian, C Dorian, C Mixolydian, C blah, 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 because they are all generated from C, that is, they're parallel, they are all C scales, all the chords that come from all those modes can be used together in a composition, you could say. So how to use them, well, that's the study of a lifetime, right? There's so much there, so much to think about, so many possibilities. But one thing you can do is look through, if you make a list of all those modes and just look at where all the major chords fall in them, like in major, in Ionian, it's 1, 4, and 5. But of course, in all the other modes, it's going to be in different spots. It shows you where all the kind of modal major chords are. And they're not everywhere, but they're close to everywhere. So if you're in C, you could have a 1 chord, you can have a flat 3 chord, you can have a flat 6 chord, flat 2, back to 1, flat 7 with the, right? There's so many of them. All the flats, flat 2, flat 3, flat 6, flat 7, maybe not flat 5 as often. I don't know if I've ever done that before. It sounds like you completely change keys. It's an insane sound. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be thinking. I'm going to be thinking those sorts of chords and thinking about fourths and fifths in terms of the voicing. That's the feeling. So I'm just going to listen from a bit back and let my, yeah, I love that sound too, Thomas. It's just amazing. Let my imagination just like go for a minute and see what comes to me. Yeah. This is the stock piano in Studio One Professional. Okay, so it's just the piano medium, I think. double check that for you though. Oh, it's the acoustic piano full. There you go. Edited a little bit. So I'm gonna test out a few different initial chords, because that's the main thing, is the comparison of the previous section into the new section. We've been hearing this B flat Lydian thing for a long time, relatively speaking, and so any new sound is going to be like eye-opening, and we just want to pick the right eye-opener. I don't know what that quite is yet. Oh, you're probably right, Anise. Be nice. So yeah, this is sort of the sound I'm going for. That's going to have to happen at some point. Yeah, let's try to switch that. Like you say, I'm going to switch that piano up and see. In fact, but just in case I edited this in a way I don't want to lose, I'm just going to duplicate it first and mute this stuff. And the ballad. Doesn't feel so much different to me. It has different effects applied to it for sure, and it's got a filter pulled down on it. Maybe it doesn't have the hammer noise though, which is actually a good thing in this case. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with that for now, and then we'll see what we end up doing. So I'm gonna just throw in a kind of template here that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the piano to make a kind of template that's just gonna be whatever, these kind of arpeggios happening. It's not gonna be the final thing. We're gonna orchestrate it afterwards, but I'm just gonna put it down so that I have it happening. And I wanna think a little bit about my voicings here. Yeah, nice stuff. Good hanging out with you. Send me your email. I sent you mine already in the chat. In the chat you sent one I didn't see. But you can find me like anywhere, man. Just like search me on Facebook or get on Discord or Instagram or geez, all the goddamn platforms. Yeah, okay. So let's just get this template down here. can't play today. Okay, here we go. Am I at the right tempo anyway? No, I had it way faster before. Okay. Yeah, 78, why not, hey? What? Oh, it went back to 92 because I had this set to 92. Huh. Okay. I've been lately going to staff paper. Helps me work out voicings, better results, but it takes me so much longer. For sure. And are you a piano player? Do you have piano visualization skills, or is that kind of slow for you? I don't know. My voicing visualization is so tied to the piano, the way the whole thing is laid out, multiple instruments across the thing. It's just like too many years spent doing that. I should be doing kind of less of that. Maybe some more notation would be great. Composer piano, yeah. I like music. Hello. Okay, enough talk, Max. Make it happen. Wrong spot. Missed the left hand. Oh God, that is so hard for me to do. This is all going to be quantized because we're going to be replacing it later. And let's get that hand there. Thanks, Kim. That's pretty cool sound, actually. This second chord could be a lot of things. I'm picking a pretty cliche sort of like sound right now that a lot of people use for this sort of feel, so we might try out a couple other possibilities too. But I'll get this one down just in case I end up sticking with it. And sustain pedal. Yes. Okay, so now that that's down, let's just try a couple of other possibilities just to see. We could try, like, let's look for some ones that I'm not used to, ones that I don't know very well. That's always fun. So what if we do, so this is a G flat major 7, and I'm going to think of a D flat minor type chord. So that could be, but over its 5th, can I visualize it? A D, am I saying? A D flat, a D flat. So we've got this, which would be going into, that can't be correct. It is correct. It's just not at all the sound I wanted to hear. Thank you, Kim. Have a great sleep. That's nice too. Yeah. I actually like that better already. I'm going to start with that instead. G flat major 7 to A what? A 6/9. The sexiest chord. Had to say it. Okay, let's just do these all at once, bro. And then here it can switch to the D. Start with this up, bring it down. Da, do, do, da, do. That just rings out, man. What is going on with that? Away it goes. What's up with this piano, though? Does anyone else hear that? Just like, wah, for like an hour. But it doesn't happen there. Yeah, so it must be the pedals getting caught or something like that. That's all right. Okay, let's just try a bit of orchestration just on this one little bit to see how it's going to pan out. I have a bad habit of that. Maybe it's a good habit. I'm not sure. I just have to hear what the thing is going to sound like before I'm going to keep working on it. It's like, am I going to spend enough time on this and then throw it out? I would rather just like get it to a point where I'm happy with first and then see. So the bass is going to play the line. I can't play that high. Maybe a cello instead. It's going to be pretty low. Played it like a piano. Okay. And then let's see. Actually, you know what? This stuff is going to be played by a different one, and this actually probably can be the bass. I wonder, will it play it? Oops, it's... Yeah, that sounds better. Okay, so that's that part. Now we're going to put the cello playing the upper line. we have a secondary line that comes in there too, right? Maybe we'll have to just do it like this. What was that other line anyway? Okay, let's try that. Yeah, we need to finish these lines, eh? Okay, so if we drop the piano away, sure, and let's get It's just static right now. I'm just trying to get a feel for how it'll be. Okay, let's see. If we just stick this here. Timing's a bit odd on everything, but now the little chuffs of noise sound pretty cool. realize I'm saying nothing. I have a hard time composing this sort of stuff while I'm talking all the time because it just requires so much attention from me anyway. Considering putting this in a brass part instead of in the clarinet part. It's probably a better idea. Is no good either. Damn. That's funny, stranger. Yeah, this patch isn't going to do it, unfortunately. Wanted to quickly try putting those in a brass part. Ugh. Maybe like a French horn. Feel like a film composer now. Damn. Golden flugelhorn. Maybe I can just do a... Let's happening? Oh, this has got like a delay on it or something? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's remove all of these. Let's do it with an ensemble patch to begin with, and then we can see if it's going to work or not. So if we just mute these, it's going to have to be an octave lower, though. Let's actually try it. Let's see if we can put this, we'll just use the soft French horn, and we'll not control it with velocity, but we'll control it just like before with the mod wheel. Mod wheel controls amp level. Turn this way down. Yeah, I agree. It actually doesn't sound half bad. Okay. Let's see if we can just copy the part over and pray that it just works. I somehow doubt it. And throw an octave down too. No, it's not already linked, Gabriel, and welcome. It's pretty low, but it does sound nice. I don't know if the other one is going to be too low. Some of it sounds good. We can throw it up. So can this thing actually play up that high? Can a French horn really do that? So what's the opinion? The harp or something's just got this mad echo on it. Where's that coming from? U and U delay. Okay, let's just remove that. Yeah, very peaceful. I think so too. Do you prefer, I'd like to know, do you prefer this stuff being played on the French horns or on the whatever, clarinets? So here's the French horn version. And the clarinet version. Cut through a lot more for sure. Like both, yeah. I wonder about the French horn playing the you like the second. Like remember the French horn playing the cello line. What do they sound like together? Hey. They probably sound so similar in their tone that you can't really tell. Bill Johnson, hello, welcome. Doesn't sound bad together. It's quite nice. I'd be curious to try the cello part being played on the French horn. That could be interesting, actually. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. Bring it in later. So let's pull this down. It better with the cello. Okay, so I'm pretty scared about the transition from this into that. I feel like it's going to be pretty rough right now, and it's going to take some smoothing. But let's just play it from the top. Play it from the top and then just cross our fingers and, yeah, laugh when it falls on its face. Now the synth stands out so much here. I have to probably take that down a bit. Work. I just need to get the tempo smoothed out even more and duplicate these, get rid of the melody thingy to begin with. Okay, let's see, what can we do? We need to get this going down to like 0, and right at the end, just tank it. Not terrible. Actually, I've got an idea now. before we get into that movement, we might be able to, let's think. Okay, pull this out. Yes, let's try. Two strings and two clarinets, and they're gonna play up, holding steady on some nice chord to show the new harmony. That's the one I'm looking for. And so we'll just see. It sounds cool with the clarinets, but we'll have to see with the strings involved. Real soft, please. Okay. And U. We'll do the upper note. And then one of the strings, the violin will hit this. And then this will hit this. Oh my God, what the hell? I think I like it better with all clarinets, or potentially clarinet and flute. So the clarinets have less reverb or something. They sound like really close. Yes, they do. Let's try to bring it up a bit. All right, this one is turned down. Yes. Oh, it's so loud now. So if we can get into that note a bit smoother, we could do something cool. Don't know if I'm going to have time to get everything done today that I'm looking to do, but we'll see. Put a reverse reverb on the melody. Could actually be pretty cool. Okay, so this one needs to do this one, and this one. And these guys are not playing at all. Needs to be a longer pause than that. Yeah, but I don't know about the strings. I think I would prefer, I think I might just cheat and just use, since these are ensemble patches, I can just, I won't get the good stereo spread though. And the strings, I guess, sound pretty nice in there. Holla, Connor, what's up? Chilling, nice. Something like that. These are all like early negative delay on there. Whoa, too much reverb on that. And then we're going to do something there to make that, smooth that transition out a little bit. The piano can probably... Nice change note, yeah. Let's get the piano playing the same chord, perhaps. Yes, definitely inspired by Sweeney. Also inspired by that album, the jazz piano, Billy Childs, with all the remakes he did of the Laura Nyro songs. You know, that one with, forget her name now, the one that you listen to all the time too. Wrong chord. Something like that. Wrong notes, but something like that is going to happen. Yeah, like in that, exactly. Upstairs by Chevy's, that, exactly. Don't know about those upper notes though. Yeah. That all has to be smoothed out still, but yeah, if you guys want to hear some beautiful music, that whole album, what is it called? Geez, do you know, sweetie, what it's called? The pianist who did it was called Billy Childs, and he worked with a whole bunch of musicians and covered songs from Laura Nyro. And it's gorgeous. The arrangements are gorgeous. Singers are amazing. Soloists amazing. Map to the Treasure, that's right. Billy Childs' Map to the Treasure. Get on Spotify, check that one out. If you like jazz. I mean, if you don't like jazz, you might like some of the songs, and some might be a bit much, but like, there's some really wonderful stuff in there. The Confession, yeah. The Confession is an amazing song. Okay, so let's see. This thing starts on a B flat. And so we're gonna walk this thing. Yeah. What just happened? Yeah, stranger, let me know what you think. I think it's gorgeous. Okay. Oh, I know what the problem is there. No, I don't. Okay. Anyway, so... Oh, that's so annoying. And then we're going to have the clarinets relax themselves. They're probably already actually on pretty relaxed notes. Yeah, they are. Yeah. So this guy... This guy can just hold. What did you mean the clarinets are already on relaxed notes? I'm just thinking like this chord is like, yeah, actually like I'm actually tripping right now because like the chord I'm playing is the chord we're going to. I thought I was on a different chord for some reason. This chord was different. Whoa, what just happened? Actually kind of cool. I thought that this chord was a different one than the one we're going to, and so I figured, oh, okay, well, they need to like relax into the next chord and resolve their tension, but they're actually pretty chill already. And have everybody just cool their jets while they're holding. And then maybe like right at the end, they can get pulled up. Fading strings in after the transition might add to the smoothness. You mean right here. Having them start like from a low velocity. Good idea. Not sure why this clarinet is so much louder than the other one on these low notes, but yeah, so there's a few things we could do. We could do as you suggest, Gabriel, which we may as well give it a shot. Let's pull you down. Your power went out, Bill. Damn. Well, welcome back. Could bring in something a little bit ahead of time as well, I wonder. Still, yeah. Faster swell. Yeah, it's going to take some experimenting here. This string needs to hold through. Need more continuity. to sort all this timing out when I'm away from the stream here. It's funny. Those last string notes are not flowing so hot. Maybe we can get this guy just to resolve as well, I wonder. No. As good as hold, perhaps. And also, like, decay. Yeah, I have to play with that a little bit. What happens if we completely, maybe this is even what you meant, Gabriel, if we just completely get rid of those for now. Oh, that's actually much nicer like that. You mean with this tempo change going on here, Stranger? I'm not happy with the way it's flowing yet. It's not terrible. And then this next chord shouldn't really come yet. It sounds okay, I guess. What feels weird about this right now? Something is like dropping out or changing too much. Just the one note that changes. And probably these notes should fade in a little bit, as in like I can draw one of those squares I love, like this, and maybe like that. And not change chords yet. That's the other important thing. So all of y'all are, we can just do this. Oh, that's the wrong chord. There we go. And then do the same for you. Let's see what that's like. Might be a bit smoother. Oh, something's still changing. That's you. It's prettier. And then we can have the strings come in here. Yeah, I don't think we'll wait for the melody. So let's bring the strings in here. And these can probably hold like all the way until the strings start. Like that. Sounds much better now. Now you can all come in here. Oh, there's something weird happening there. Oops. Needs to change, but it's going to work for now. Okay, I'm almost 15 minutes past when I normally am going for, so I'm just going to play it from the top once, and then we'll call it quits. So here we go. Thanks, Chris. Welcome. Thanks, Bill. Anything for you guys. Right after this, we're gonna hit up a new world right here. Oh, what's it gonna be? That's for next time. Give me a like, god damn it. I'm just kidding. If you enjoyed the video with the stream, of course, you can give it a like. If not, whatever, that's fine too. I'm happy to be with all you. It's been a wonderful time. Let me just look at the comments here before we go. I don't know if you guys know, but Megan is actually a master emoji woman, so be on the lookout. She's going to give you a schooling every time on how to properly use emojis. They're actually amazing. Yeah. What headphone do I use? Well, I use a HD 650, Sennheiser HD 650, and I love them. Yeah, everyone's got their own preference, of course, but I love the sound. I love the sound of my headphones. No, I love the frequency balance, the way that the high frequencies sound compared to the rest. And yeah, it's just got a great overall spectrum to it. I actually really dig it. Yeah, so that's that. Away from here, I use a different set of headphones, but these, of course, need to be powered, so that's what I'm using. Really, dude? Really what? I want to buy a Studio One. I'm tired of FL Studio. So, yeah, I mean, go for it. Studio One is actually amazing. It's just, I've tried FL Studio a few times because a few students use it, but I have no place to comment on it because I just don't have the experience, unfortunately. I know a lot of people love it though, right? I don't know if you're gonna be writing this kind of music in FL Studio, but maybe people do. I actually have no idea. Yeah, so, oh, Bill says he switched from FL and loves it. Wow, that's cool. I switched from everything else to Studio One. I was on Cubase, I was on Logic, I was on Digital Performer, I was on Pro Tools and Reason. The only thing I wasn't on really was, what's it called? Ableton. Everybody's favorite. But I don't know, it just wasn't, didn't appear in my life for whatever reason. And I considered getting into it when I was making the switch to Studio One, but I don't know. It's got its own quirks, and I'm not much of a live player. By not much, I mean not at all. And so I didn't need any of those features. And I really like that PreSonus, at least that Studio One, is a new-ish product, relatively speaking, on the market. So they're like really doing a lot of updates, taking a lot of feedback. I love the interface, all unified layout, the way everything works. Yeah, I really dig it. I wish it had a bit more MIDI depth to its editing capabilities, especially for stuff like this. Could be nice, but also whatever. Can just make do with it as it is too. That's fine. Studio One is FL with the settings unlocked. Jesus, that's funny. Any challenges with these stock instruments? Hey, it's all challenges with the stock instruments, really. They just aren't, not that they aren't. They are intended to be used this way, of course, but like they're clearly geared at people that don't know what they're doing with music production when it comes to orchestral stuff. If you've probably used, or maybe you haven't, I don't know, high quality stuff like from Spitfire or from name any company. They all make amazing, they all, but a lot of them make amazing orchestral instruments. And yeah, the way that the controllers work on it compared to the way here, the way it works here, where everything is controlled by velocity and I have to go in and manually change everything, that already tells me a lot. There's no nice transitions between notes. You can't get glissando, portamento. Even the legato patches don't have nice transitions between them. So I don't really want anything to be out in front other than perhaps the clarinet or flute, something that can, I don't know, it's a quantized instrument, those things, right? In the sense that their notes are quantized, so they're not sliding between the notes. And it's the sliding that really suffers here, the portamento between the notes. And so I'm trying to hide all of that and say, what's the best quality of every instrument and how do we make it stand out? We tried to use the harp. It was just not happening as much as I tried to coerce it to. So now we've got something that's like, I don't know, a synth mixed with a, what was it? A nylon guitar. And we've made this kind of harpy thing. It's not really a harp at all anymore, but whatever. It serves the purpose. Yeah. And so it's been fun experiment. And we'll keep going. I mean, I'm hoping to get this, I don't know, to a few minutes long. We'll see. A few more streams at least doing this particular project. And then I'll have a better idea of how everything goes. Thank you, sweetie. My #1 fan, Megan Podwin. Can you give a general overview of the harmony? Quick, sure. So the first part is in B-flat Lydian. It's just holding this B-flat root, and we're just like outlining Lydian sounds. For the whole time, that's all it is. And then coming in here, we're going to the flat 6 chord of B flat, which is G flat. And we're sitting on that G flat, major 7, sus2 thing. Connor's right about that. And then introducing the new key. We hold it for long enough that we think this is our key now. This is G flat, major 7, going to A6, 9, A6 add 9. And then, sorry, this is the A6 add 9, and then going to the D major 7, D major 7 sharp 11, and back again. So it's all like modal chords in the key of G flat in this case. Connor is a good friend of mine who lives here, and he knows more than anybody that if you get me talking about theory, I literally won't shut up forever. I mean, he's kind of that way too. So when we get together, it's a thing. Yeah. If you guys don't know, I have a course that has been out recently called Musical Warp Drive. It's on Udemy, and you can find a link in the description if you want to learn some of my approaches to theory and chords and all that. The second part is coming out next week, which is all about melody, writing melodies against chord progressions and against drones, and tons of exercises and in-depth stuff. So you can check out the trailer for that. Will be out soon. And speaking of harmony, I will just give a quick play of my other stream that I do in case anyone here is only on this one and not on the other one. You can kind of see what's going on the other stream as well, which is literally the complete opposite of what we're listening to now. So I'm sorry if I've lulled you into some kind of dream state right now. If you don't want to be unlulled, now would be the time to say your goodbye. And I'm sorry to see you go, but you know, got to give you a sneak peek of what you might be missing out on the other one. To have some weird dreams. Bill, you've been at it. You've been on FL Studio for 8 years. How long has everyone been producing music here? Someone asked me that question earlier today on Discord or somewhere. I don't know. I've been producing, unlull me any day. I've been producing since I was like 15. Not really producing. I was producing when I was 17. I was recording music on my computer when I was 15, and I'm 31 now, almost 32. So many years. I'm curious though, for people who are here regularly or anyone who's on the chat right now, if you do produce music, how long have you been at it for? And Gabriel, if you're into harmony, I don't know if you've seen these other streams, but there's some pretty insane harmony going on in this tune. Yeah, you have to prepare yourself. I've changed a little bit since the last time I played this on stream, and the new parts are quite rough at the moment. They're like just kind of thrown in there, but you're gonna get the full shot of it here. So first of all, this might be a lot louder than the previous one because it's like being run through a limiter and it's like heavy music and stuff. So I'm just letting you know. Here's the drums. That's a kick. So I don't know how loud that is compared to the previous one, but like, yeah, think about it. 3 years for me didn't make sense for like a year and a half though. 3 months. Stranger, 3 months? You've been doing music production for 3 months? Is that all? Wow. Okay, here we go. This is the track. That's what the channel's like. Sometimes we're on the orchestral lull you into sweet dreams, and then sometimes we're just going ham on the everything all the time. This track here is this track here is my attempt to basically do everything all the time, to just push myself in every direction, production-wise, mixing-wise, harmony-wise, melody-wise, everything just full-on madness. Hopefully one day I can release an album or at least an EP of this kind of music, because that's I just love to make it. It's for no reason other than pure fun and exploration of just trying shit and see what happens. Yeah, so you can check out the other stream. That's on Sundays at 10 a.m. Can you believe it? I make this tune at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. Wake up just to do that. But yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific time on Sundays. I'm working on this track. It's been, I think, 3 weeks or something like that. And it's just 2 weeks, I think, actually, that we've been working on that. Just like this new one, I think, too. It's been 2 weeks for that, too. The orchestral one. So yeah, whatever your fancy is, we got it here. I found these sounds, just to mention, I found these insane sounds here. Now you should use the crazier photo. That's probably true. I sent this photo of a thumbnail to Megan when I was first like trying to figure out a thumbnail for the stream series for this song. And when we did a photo shoot a while ago for me to use in thumbnails, I had this picture of me screaming basically. And I was like, maybe this is the song to use it for. But at that time we only had this part. And it just wasn't quite hype enough. And it felt a little bit too clickbaity, but now, you know, that might work. Isn't that a crazy sound? I just found that like yesterday or something. Oh, it's actually 2 pieces. Just intense kind of sound madness going on in the background. Anyway, that's for Sunday. So it's been great to be with all of you. Hopefully I'll have some new stuff out for you very shortly. Like I said, I've been having a real busy week with my other work, but it will be done soon. I'll be back on the YouTube thing full on with a new series of videos and continuing my series on drum programming and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting back to that. And yeah, I'm always happy to hang out with everybody on the stream. I so appreciate you being here and your support and questions and whatever else. It just makes it such a blast for me. So thank you so much for spending the time and yeah, for all your support. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. If you want to chat with me, remember I've got a Discord. Find the link in the description here, because yeah, I'm into it. I'm into talking about it. Let's do it. You can share your music and everything on there too. It'd be great. Okay, and welcome, Cedric. Thank you. My emojis are weak. Thanks, Megs. Okay, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.